What's going on, guys?
Are you a guy who sets goals?
Say it again.
Are you a guy who sets goals, and do you have any for this year?
I just like to handle business when it's time. Not too many personal goals. Obviously, goals to win the AFC West. Get home field advantage, win the Super Bowl again.
How would you assess your rookie year, and are you giving Rasheed any advice on how to kind of flatten that learning curve?
Yeah. Just any questions that he has, be able to answer them, be available for him. He's a guy that I hang out with off the field, so it's been an easy transition.
Is there anything specific about this offense that maybe makes it a lot for a rookie to have to, digest it all?
It's just very detailed. Like Coach Reed wants you to be in a specific spot at a specific alignment, so everything's, it might not be as detailed as the offense you were coming from. So that's probably what makes it the most, complicated.
Guys, watching you at camp this year, it looks like you're playing very loose. How much more comfortable do you feel this time around than where you were last year?
Yeah, way more comfortable. It's just like I got that year of experience, so I feel like certain things that I already know. Like I went through a whole season. Like I shouldn't have to get coached on where to align or where to, like anything that happens before the snap, I don't need to get coached up on. It's more of like, how do I beat the guy instead of what route do I run?
What are some of the things that maybe Pat likes that you've kind of learned to do?
Just like, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like when I arrive in certain windows, or like, just always being ready to break a play in the scramble drill, stuff like that, just to allow him to, make plays after,
Can you kind of describe maybe early on last year, Coach Nagy was telling us how much terminology there is in play, just like as a rookie, what goes through your mind after you go through the huddle up to the line of scrimmage?
My coaches, they always tell me, like, listen to the words that speak to you. So there is a whole bunch of Pat is in the huddle saying a whole bunch of stuff, but I got to pick out what's talking to me. So you really just, as you go through it and, as you get the repetition, like, the words become more clear of, like, what speaks to you. So it gets easier as you go.
How long did that take you to understand that lingo and understand what you're listening for like these rookies too that now have to do the same as you did?
I felt like for me to understand like all positions, because it's like that for like every position, like the X, the zebra, and a Z. So for me to understand all three positions, I feel like it took me probably about like till like week 4 last year, week 5, to understand like everything completely.
Is there something you wish you had been told a year ago that would have made it easier for you as a rookie?
No, it's kind of, you can't even say that though, because it's like you got to go through it to learn it, basically. So it's like you can take as many mental reps you want, and people can tell you everything on the sideline, but until you go mess that play up, you're not gonna really get it in your head for real.
Skyy, there's I don't know how much you pay attention to what's going on elsewhere, but there's in Washington, Eric Bieniemy. Some players, I guess, complaining to the head coach, he's coaching him hard or whatever. It's kind of a controversy over there.
Yeah.
What was it like for you as coming out of college last year with Coach EB?
Yeah.
How did you find his coaching?
It was kind of like it was normal to me. Like coming from the MAC, I know I had a specific. My wide receiver coach, Coach Harbaugh, coached exactly like EB. So it was like it's always good to have those type of coaches, because those are the coaches that, like, when everything sinks down when it's fourth quarter, games on the line, you kind of like sink to the level of your training that he's pushing. You know what I'm saying? He's always pushing high and tight, hold on to the ball, finish. So like, yeah, Coach EB, it was kind of the same for me in college.
Hey, Skyy.
How you doing?
Hi, I'm sorry, I'm behind here. How hard is it to catch one of those behind the back passes?
It's really not that hard, because I don't see it come out from behind. I see it a little bit, but like it's the same to me. It's still spinning, so I still got to catch it. So it ain't that much difficult.
You think you've mastered it, like it can be used in the game now?
If he gonna throw it, I'm gonna catch it.
Skyy, we've seen you make those strides in practice. What do you hope to make? What kind of strides do you hope to make in the few reps that you'll get in the next?
Just keep it rolling over. I felt like I had a better training camp than last year, and I'm looking, to have it bleed into this season.
Guys, is there a play or a connection that's happened this training camp that maybe wouldn't have last year that comes to your mind? Something that's happened with Pat where you think this would not even have been possible.
There's been a couple plays like that, like where it's like, oh, now I know, like, oh, this is what he was talking about. Like, there's been a couple plays, like, where it's been, like, the exact same look as last year, but I just treated it different. I did it differently. And last year, it might have been an incomplete pass. This year, I catch it and can, go for some more yards. So you see little, I can't tell you specifically, but, like
adjusting a route?
Yeah, like, adjusting, it's always adjusting the route. That's the biggest part of this offense is adjusting your routes to the look. So it's definitely been plenty.
Does that feel good when that comes together? You know that's
for sure.
part of it now?
Because you get to see, like, everything's on film. You know what I'm saying? So you get to see your growth a little bit and seeing, like, how much better you got from the last year.
Did you run many option routes in college?
A few option routes, but I always felt like a lot more here. Just you got a lot more freedom in your routes. But
I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
You made some huge plays at the end of last year in huge games.
Yeah.
What does that do for your confidence coming back to your second year?
Yeah, it definitely helped my confidence tremendously. Just knowing that I had, like, a roller coaster season, and for me to leave that season with, on the high that I did, it gave me all the confidence to come back even better and keep the train rolling.
Madden has you rated at 73.
Yeah.
What do you think your rating should be?
I guess I definitely need a 99. At the end of all this, I'm gonna get the 99 for sure. But in the season, I don't know. I'm just trying to handle business. Hopefully, I can get in the 80s, 89s or something like that.